Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me again today for this update. This story is moving very fast. The Coventry triple shooting. We have now received CCTV footage from the scene. So thank you to the subscriber that went there for us to do this. And I've seen some people saying about referencing the newspapers. If I reference a newspaper, I will credit the newspaper. What people don't realise is that the newspapers often copy and paste statements from the police and pretend they've done some work. The initial story was that several people had been shot and that someone had died. We shared information to say that this was incorrect very shortly after this news broke. This happened at 10 PM yesterday on Far Gosford Street, September the 17th in Coventry. This CCTV shows a group of youths frantically running for cover outside a Chinese takeaway as the gunman strikes in the city centre. He wounded 3 people and bystanders were left in shock as they looked on in Gosford Street. The attack took place last night and one person falls to the floor and another leaves the e-scooter in the commotion. So this shows that the scooter that was left on the street was involved in the shooting. This was condemned as an outbreak of outrageous violence by the police. I call this triple attempted murder. 2 of the victims are seriously injured and a third sustained minor injuries. A local resident who was asked not to be named described how 2 men blocked off the road with a car before one ran along the road and fired at 10:15. The person said there was a group of lads outside the Chinese takeaway. They was all chatting in a group and one had a scooter. There was a few people just standing around and then a Nissan Qashqai pulled up on Gosford Street with a gunman and a driver. The car blocked off the road and the gunman ran down the street in the middle of the road. He was wearing a black hoodie with his hood up and was ducking down. He had a long barreled weapon, a shotgun, and fired 3 or 4 times before jumping back into the car and driving off. The video shows a group of young men frantically inside the Chinese takeaway, and this is referencing the Coventry Live newspaper. The car that pulled off was not connected to the shooting. That person was very lucky to have not been injured. A local resident told Coventry Live newspaper that she believes it was a pre-planned attack because the gunman knew where the intended victim was. The victim ran into the takeaway and there was a lot of people there and there was a traffic jam after the driver blocked the road. It's a one-way system. The gunman is believed to have left in a dark coloured vehicle and a cordon was placed in the area this morning and forensic work took place overnight. Detectives are visiting shops on the popular night spot trying to find more evidence. This shocking footage shows the reality of what it is actually like on the streets, and imagine what it's like for these young kids that are out and about and they don't know who the next person could be that could get caught up in knife crime or gun crime. I'm very glad to hear that nobody has passed away and I hope that these 3 people make a full recovery. Please contact me if you wish to be blurred from this footage, if you're seen in this footage in any way, shape or form. I really appreciate you joining me for this update. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.